Melodious humming of brown-haired girl is filling the silence of penthouse as she is sitting near the glass table while she lit the candles and shadows come alive in the gentle light. Her lips curve into demure line. Her smile grew when she heard the sound of resilient steps as she stood up, while the tail of her white dress traced the floor when she stood with the tray of cake in her slender hands near the door. The door unlocked and well-built male entered the hall, taller than the female, his sharp eyes slightly turning to gentle when he found the scenery of his beloved waiting for him on the door. She politely smiled, gesturing Sugar to blow the candles over Cake, who stepped close to Seolgi, as with a deep exhale he blew the flames, never diverting his dark orbs from his wife. Happy anniversary. Sugar tucked the soft locks behind her reddened ears gently, who tenderly rested her feeble hands on the rugged one, looking daring in the love-filled eyes. The sound of candles burning and quickened heart pace of Solgi is namely the serene restless soul of Suga who finds peace in the sight of his one and only. The warm memories holden in the tired soul of Suga is still alive. Suga is sitting on the chair in front of counter with his heart straining with each passing moment without the only one he had. His eyes reminded with the sight of her whenever he closes them. He deeply sighs before he takes the generous liquor in one go, not bothered from the burning it provides. That's when Seokjin walked near. V is outside. We need to go now. Suga passed a nod as he stood before both of them leave the area along the emptiness of the dark walls in silence. In the Phantom's mansion, the glass windows reflecting blue sky, which is casting its shadow in the dark hall where sits four of members with the dead silence and dominant aura which is consuming their essence. Namjoon is standing just in front of the huge glass wall, calmly looking at the dark clouds which seem to pour any time soon and engulfing the heaviness of his grief-filled past. Na Hyosok stand there pouring glass dangerous liquor from his sturdy hand with imposing figure and present mind before he gulped the burning liquor through his throats. Jimin is resting his head against the couch, the take with burning lighter close to the coal stick as he bowed that close to his mouth before exhaling the dark smoke deeply inside his lungs. Inverse there on ornate couch sits Jungkook with his authoritative essence talking on phone call with each word his profound voice echoed against the ghostly silence, yet his one hand resting on the glass table. The stillness remained until the door of hall opened, revealing their stout males walking inside, which are Seokjin, Suga, and V. Seokjin is walking straight, holding a gun in his hand, while V and Suga are holding their matte black guns onto the head of two men who are already in urge to pass out. Namjoon turned around to look at the sight of bloody mens. Jungkook crossed the hall, sealing his abysmal orbs on the men who sit with a jerk on cold marble floors when Suga and V push their guns against the bleeding heads of theirs. Here are the pets. Suga and V stood there as well as Seokjin near, eyeing at two men who groaned when Seokjin sit on the ground level of theirs with fury in his eyes. They are the ones who burned our stuff for those who dare to cross us. Phantoms stared at those men as Hyosuk stepped towards them with stern face before he held the bunch of hairs tightly in his fist. Who the hell is your owner for whom you barked? Men stayed quiet until one of the men take out a pill from his jacket before gulping raw just in seconds. and in time of seconds his nose started to bleed as he fell on the floor with a thud. Namjoon walked towards his body before punching on the man's face mercilessly, who is breathing heavily cause of the poison he take. Open your eyes, damn, he stared angrily, but the man already passed away, which made Namjoon curse and stood up from the ground level. In burst the other man, ready to take the pill in his mouth, but before he could move further, he received hardcore punch on his jaw from V, which made the pill fall from his hand as he got another punch swiftly. First spill the name of your owner, then we will fulfill your this desire by our own bullets. Jimin stood up from the couch before he stared at Man deathly, while standing in front of him, piercing him from his probing gaze. You will surely tell the name, he said when Suga took dagger from glass table before he held hand of man's cutting down the claws mercilessly who wailed at each cut. Stop, I'm telling, he groaned before Suga let go the hand of his, which was another move. That's like a good being, he chuckled at the man's state. Tai Gang is behind this all now. Spare my life, I'll not tell anybody about this, he said, looking at all phantoms who look at each other with smug expressions, knowing well that they are not going to do that. Jungkook stood up holding the Glock in his ripped hand, taking the step near as he sat on the table before pointing the weapon on man's head, who about to speak, but bullets got buried inside him, one after another. Once someone steps inside the territory of phantoms, there is no way out. The body fell on the ground, deadening it underneath, as phantoms sighed before taking the seats on couch calmly. Jungkook stepped out of the shadows inside the jail grey room, his wearing straining to contain his massive frame, which is bulging seemed to groan in protest of ripping biceps and chest muscles. The dim light overhead cast an eerie shadow on his chiseled features, highlighting the sharp jawline and piercing stare that had made even the toughest cones tremble in fear. The deadline for the past loss of one of his closest person was fast approaching for his thought, so as his towering figure with a physique soon he sat alone in the dark cell all alone. His face is a sight of grim determination, which his mask of stone eyeful seems to burn with a fierce intensity which is maintaining his rugged face when his arms crossed over his chest. His imposing frame, diminished by the weight of grief like two stones buried in the rubble of his past, the lines of his face told a story of sorrow etched on his stone frame. The loss of his bloodhound, his loyal consigliere, still felt like an open wound in this moment. He stayed still in the sea of past, the whole cell a silent except the ticking sound of hanging clocks. The ironic walls of cell seemed to close in by silence as he sat on the chair. His eyes remained fixed on the floor, but his gaze was inward, lost in a labyrinth of his mind like a quietness before the raging storm. The massive hand of Jungkook grasped the poisonous stick with a vice-like grip, his fingers wrapped around it. His orbs seemed to bore into the distance, radiating an aura of foreboding. The overall essence of his inside the dark hall is terrifying yet dominant, only as if he is a dark spectre conjured from the depths of his agonies, which is buried deep inside his stoic exterior. He drew in the cigarette, staring at the distance somewhere before puffed out the smoke which spread across him to drown his cool being. He leaned with the leather form of couch before another inhale.